Welcome to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. Back like cook crack with more sauce than a Big Mac. It's your boy Duke Skywalker, aka C-Mac, aka It's the Only Life I Know.
I ain't gonna lie, when you said Duke Skywalker,
Yes, sir.
I thought you were about to say Doo-Doo Brown.
Doodoo Brown, Doodoo Brown. They don't know about that.
You gonna
mess them up? You gonna mess them up? Ray Wood?
Yeah,
Just Jay.
Just Jay.
be teasy.
All right. And once again, this is Four Kings Podcast, ENT, Four Kings, Queens, welcome. We want to give a shout out to our player partner, Joanne. It's her birthday. It was her birthday yesterday.
God damn, happy belated birthday.
Yeah. It was a nice little spread or whatever they had. You know,
They hooked you up?
they set it out for her, as
Okay.
we call it. They set it out for her.
We had a time, man.
She closing out the 30s, and,
Oh, yeah.
it's coming. Hey, goddamn it.
Yeek.
But thank you for tuning in to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. Hashtag Justice for Taylor McCowan. We are on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Man, we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right into it. Recap P Valley this week, because we gotta do our weekly thing by P Valley. I thought that was the season ending right there.
Yeah, I thought that was a season finale too.
But they gonna make the season ending a two-parter. So okay, I'm cool with that. I mean, it was a lot going on.
I kind of expected it because it's supposed to be 10 episodes. So I kind of expected it's gonna be something going into something.
What's up, Marshy?
I just know it's gonna be live.
Yeah.
And they bet not kill off Lil Murder.
I think Lil Murder gonna die.
They
Gonna die?
I think Lil Murder
I think he's too important to the show. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna kill him.
Injured.
Okay.
I can see him end
I
up
think he
injured.
gonna die.
I think he's gonna get exposed.
I
Either
think
he gonna
that
die or
possibly-
Diamond gonna die.
I don't think
Diamond.
Nah. I don't know, because old girl in the
Old girl.
feelings
Oh,
right
girl in the
now.
feelings. Yeah.
Remember, he told her about that ring was
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
That was
I
what
think
was
she-
protecting
It was
her.
protection.
I think she gonna go mess with it.
But I don't think they're gonna kill Diamond either.
Yeah.
Because the way they promoting his character, it's somebody else probably gonna go.
I can see.
It's stars,
no
man.
lie.
Somebody gonna go.
No lie, I can see Keyshawn going.
I can see Keyshawn going.
Cause old boy.
Oh, because she want to go. Because she want to get away.
Well,
Yeah.
she got the bread now, so she's going on and
But
skate.
I
That
can
was
see
stupid.
Keyshawn going. Or she gonna give in.
Mark, she say he gonna get raped.
Who, Diamond? She talking about Diamond?
Nah, probably a little murder.
Some gonna happen because
It's gonna be a cliffhanger. You gotta have a cliffhanger.
what's his name? Pico, his baby mama, she really
She
feeling
said-
like,
She
you
knows
know,
it was him.
and then because of the lyric that was said with the Draco and all of
Nah,
that.
I think they gonna definitely get into a
shootout.
shootout.
Yeah. They gonna,
I think they definitely finna get into it.
Or
okay.
it could be Mercedes.
I doubt it.
Nah, they ain't
I
gonna kill
don't
off
know.
Mercedes.
What's
Her
up, B?
character
She ain't
got too
dancing
much.
like that. She ain't
Yeah,
dancing
but her
like that.
character is tied into so much too
Nah,
right now. They can't kill her out.
She's still too crucial to the storyline.
Man, they slowly pushing her out though.
Right.
'Cause all she
That
got
show
now is a
ain't,
little
it ain't
couple.
about shit no more.
Andre can go.
Nah,
Andre
not
can't
Mr.
go.
Biloxi.
You don't think he can go?
He got a baby on the
Yeah.
way.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
But no, did
Gotta
y'all
see
see
how that's
how
gonna
her
go.
lipstick was like so smeared on her face? I was
Yeah.
like, damn, somebody has some big ass
Didn't I
lips.
say okay? So it's a book apparently. V say Mississippi dies. So Keyshawn going she may hit the CV round and giving spoilers now.
Hell yeah, V. We ain't there one of us read the damn book.
That's not a
I
guarantee though. 'Cause
said-
you motherfuckers
They do change storyline.
Change the story.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Keyshawn.
All right.
Think she ain't gonna make it.
In my cricket
Oh
letter,
boy,
cricket
if you
letter.
let that ass go,
I think
bitch.
she
If
gonna
I
go
can't
away.
have you, nobody can.
She fucked his life up.
No,
He
he
wasn't
fucked his
bad.
life up when he, like he said, when he dipped it in there.
Yeah, when he dipped it in there.
Shit.
I thought they were gonna bring back old boy that got killed from the
What,
first
Reno?
season and put him in that damn room again. Cause you remember they been
Oh,
giving
the,
hints. The nigga that's
Wow.
dead, the dead nigga.
Go.
So Reno gonna say, meanwhile, niggas like me looking like what the fuck they talking about.
Reno, you ain't watched the show, Reno.
Nah, Reno don't be. Reno's like one of them how can we describe it?
Niggas, it's too much gay shit on there.
Yeah, he one of them. And
I don't blame you, bro. I swear I don't.
but here's the thing, you know, when you finally get with a woman, bro, like you gonna be exposed to something that they watch, and so you gotta pick and choose. You ain't gonna watch it all.
I ain't gonna lie, I started watching because I got on the train late. It was COVID. I ain't had nothing else to do, and I just heard it was a show about some strippers, and what really made me Angela Yee lip service.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, that's what got me.
Gigi McGuire.
Okay.
I'm saying that story is really about like her and two other girls was really the snack pack, which they doing the Trinity or whatever they was calling it. The
Yeah.
3 girls dancing at one time.
Oh yeah.
They said that was really about them.
Uh.
The girls from Magic City. So that's what made me watch it. And I was like, oh.
That did come up at one point with one of the tricks that they were doing.
The
while
surfboard
dancing.
thing.
Yeah. You know, they was trying to say, oh, they stole our store and da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, it's fucking strippers.
I'm pretty sure everybody's doing it at this point.
Right.
But Reno around there talking about, nope, go watch that shit in there. Like, Reno, you just ain't, we gonna hope that.
No, it's understandable, It's understandable. Some people might not want
Hey
to
man,
watch that
it's
shit.
titties and ass on there.
Hey,
You just keep the remote in your hand and be ready to fast forward.
that's
Yeah,
it.
Right. I mean, it's not just male on male stuff. They have some female on female.
It just
Sarah just asked Mercedes, will she come F her again?
hello. But then there'd be some moments on there where it'd be like, hey, it's too much.
See it coming.
Too much.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's for me, it's that's something I sit down with my old lady and watch. You know what I'm saying? I can count on one day a week, maybe about an hour. This us right here. This what you gonna get. Nah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they ain't watching.
Your mom ain't watching that shit either.
See,
See, like, I just
Mine's is P Valley and the Shy.
I like the
I do
shot.
the Shy.
I fuck with the Shy.
I do
like
the
the
Shy.
I haven't watched the show.
But it even got more.
No,
Yeah, yes, it did.
this season?
No, this was just the last 2 seasons. So they
you talking
killed
about-
off. They killed off the other brother because he didn't ever play that part.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then now they brought in Luke James, and he was willing to do that. And
Shout out to Luke James, man, on the rise.
whatever's gonna get your bag.
Shout out to Luke James.
It's meant
These is women.
this was it's meat to meat on both ends. It's becoming normalized.
She ain't lying though, man.
I mean, because even if you think about it, what was it? Was it season 2?
Oh, what's up, Pops? Pops said
I
no,
want to say it was last
What did
season.
she tell
it was business.
The moms got married.
Yeah. That was the
That was the first part. No, that was the start of it though.
And
It
she
was
pulled
that.
out that strap. I was like,
Oh man, yeah. It was like, come on, fam.
I was
For
like,
real.
oh, she
Yeah,
pulled it
man.
out the backpack.
Yeah. So the last 2 seasons, it started going more.
Yeah, they do got
Yeah.
LGBT cartoons
Right.
for kids now, man. That stuff is horrible.
I mean, hey.
Hey man, they getting paid good.
Well, what did we say? We talked about that. We were like, it's your job is and responsibility as the parent to either filter that, and because like right now, my son having the moments where, and I be having to have those conversations with his mom, like, look, he a boy, man. Remember something we was talking about? Yeah. So like, hey man, as a boy being a boy, you ain't gonna understand. You ain't got the same equipment. So if we folks get around and want to have that conversation, be like, hey, we the real deal. We can go write our name in the snow. Y'all can't.
Some of these
Yeah.
they told me she could hold us and do it. Great.
Oh wow.
So you gangsters in the bitch out there.
If you write your, hey, I got to give you a card on that one.
I said, man, I gotta see it. I ain't even know. I just want to see it. I
Yeah.
gotta see it to believe it.
Pop, yeah, you're right. The granny is gonna die from that COVID on P Valley.
Oh yeah, she is gonna die.
That's what I feel like too. And then
She
Hell,
waiting
I
to go
thought
to
she
her
was dead
daughter.
already.
Yeah, me too. When they put her back in, when they showed the hospital, I was like, damn, she's still alive?
Yeah, I know they got to drag out Loretta character.
So
She's so goddamn good as an actress.
let's go on and get into it tonight. Accountability. We did part 1 last week, but it was just so much meat on the bone. It was like we had to come back.
Pause.
Are you going with the pause? This nigga
with the
That nigga said that shit with aggression too.
He said, pause.
Is that he was doing me like that?
Oh yeah, he do again.
I can't knock it out. Yeah, we had to get to it though. So accountability, everybody needs to really just sit back and truly digest accountability because it happens in a lot of different phases of our life. And a lot of people who truly can't understand the concept of accountability are always the ones mainly playing victim. That's the thing that's the most irritating part about it, is because it's like, look, everybody got a role to play. Sometimes you the star, sometimes you the main, you the superstar, the main character, sometimes you the role player. But whatever your role is, play that role, play your part. And for like the situations we talked about last week, like, when people owe you money, when they duck and dodge you, when it's time to pay up, they tell you, hey, I'm gonna pay you back by such day. And then that day come and go, and then
ghost.
You don't hear nothing. Be like, hey, I heard that show up. I ain't heard from so-and-so. At the same energy that you bring in when you ask to borrow the money, had that same energy if you having a situation where you can't pay it back, or you
to make sure some type of communication,
part about it.
But that also goes into how they say, they can come to you like, hey, can I borrow such and such? And then when you calling for the money, they be like, damn, here go your little funky ass.
And take your little funk ass $20.
Keep the same energy. You was humble as hell when you asked. Hey,
it wasn't funky when you asked me for it.
Exactly.
I need it.
Or I gave you 100, 150, whatever the money was, right? And I ain't got all of it right now. So just and some who's that was talking about it? Fight had said it in the comments talking about, oh, she was just trying to get that credit. So, and that was because she borrowed money from BT. That's right. Some chick borrowed money from BT, paid him back. Talking about he was just trying to get that credit up.
Yeah, nah, not in that situation.
Why is they in there talking about food? So I was thinking about chicken when he said that, meat off the bone.
Goddamn V.
Then look at, I want a Nacho Supreme. How we get on Nacho Supreme?
Yeah, where the hell did Nacho Supreme come from?
I have no idea. Some folks high.
Somebody smoking.
Well, she go with her smoking.
No lie, that do something.
She did for the.
She said.
Oh, it's talking about Mercedes and the what's the lady name? Mercedes and the white.
Farrah.
Farrah. See, you know her name.
But yeah, Farrah. Oh, Farrah had on that Popeyes wig.
Yeah.
Sure did.
You know who else had that Popeyes wig on?
For the commercial?
Nah. She not.
Now I'm thinking about it, like, damn.
I seen her in the show before though. I think what was the name of that show? I seen her in American Gods. She was in American Gods.
That was a good little show. They didn't get renewed. I hated that. But
it died out though. It got boring.
Nah, it had a decent storyline, but they didn't want to keep. The writers kept changing and all that.
I just took us all left field.
But the wig Mercedes' mom had on that wig when she was on that pole at the beginning of that.
That was sad as hell to see her on that damn pole.
Shooting the money in the air. I was like, girl.
When doing too much become a person.
I was like,
that was sad, man.
I like the fact that they made her character very vulnerable and accountable. Because she was around the time, and I sucked a mini up in my day. Like, God damn. So
she owning her.
She owning, and that's the thing. Owning your shit. Exactly.
She Eminem that thing. I'm gonna tell you about it now so y'all can talk about it.
So and that's the same principle. Like when people, like I said, back to the money, if they owe you money, like paying up or being accountable and saying, yo, this motherfucker for real? Yes, my sheep. I is my daddy's twin. Yes.
All right.
Pops, she acknowledging you.
So hey moms is a hot mess. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she meant her. That autocorrect and her.
So when when you look at other facets of life, and then you just move it on forward, we go to present day, right? And everybody was like so up in arms last week. I got upset. I'm like, man, I logged out of all social media because I was just done. Because people were like, oh, they gave Brittany Griner 9 years. Oh, wow. Oh, she really got 9 years. And
it's fucked up.
It is fucked up. I still stick to that.
I'm gonna give y'all the floor because I already know y'all gonna be me and Jamie. You know, we good. You know, but you and the Rays is having they doubled up today because if you look at it like this, she went over there for the 9.
What's going on?
Yeah. So they over there having fun in the comments. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe. El Chapo time. Hello. So now you know Russia is illegal. It's illegal in Russia, bro. It is what it is. Just like until weed got to be what it was over here, people was going to jail behind weed too. Now they started doing it to where okay, we're gonna write your ticket, let you go on about your way unless you just got yeah, right. And it is what it is. So 0.7 grams.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's my point.
But it wasn't just 0.7 grams of weed. It was hash too. And hash is on a whole nother scale. They looped in hash, heroin, and it was another drug, all in the same boat out there.
That shit ain't even enough to have a habit.
Hey, but
sure.
People are quick to say these two things, and this is why I'd be like, I had to log off because it's like just throw it all away. If that were LeBron, that wouldn't have happened. He'd already been home by now. And then they say,
nah, he would have been in jail too in Russia.
Well, like I said, I'll give y'all the floor. Let me set the stage. Let me set the stage.
Go ahead.
So if it was LeBron, he would have been home right now. Okay. People talking out their ass on this one. And then the fact that it was like 9 years is too long. When you had a white man that was over there 60 years old who got caught with, I can't remember how much weed he got caught with. And this was the last year he got caught coming into the country, not leaving like Brittany Griner. She got caught leaving. He got caught with medical weed that he had a prescription for. They said, nah, fam, that ain't good enough. It's Russia. Locked him up, gave him 14 years. He's still locked up right now.
Damn. And he's in his 60s?
And he's 60. That's what I'm saying. He was a teacher. So this is the part that I'm like,
what he doing with weed?
He had a prescription, fam. It wasn't no shit like Brittany Griner did, where they turned around and the team or whoever it was turned around and wrote something that she was had a medical prescription. Let's be honest about it. If she got a medical prescription, why wouldn't you be with your medical prescription? You feel me? But they got to fax it on over. So I say all that to say, let's talk about it.
Don't nobody need to be in jail for 0.7. That's my whole thing. 0.7. That I showed y'all with the lotion what that looked like. Like that is.
Wait, show us again. I didn't see it. I thought you was lotioning your hands.
He did.
He put too much on there too. Yeah, and even this is too much. Yeah.
Like that's more. Like what I had in my hand was more than
0.7.
Basically, what he was saying was 0.7 is like
trash,
equivalent to like hand lotion. You know, could have
did that. Don't even roll a blunt with a like 0.7. You need at least, and you gotta have at least a gram unless you're skipping.
I'm sorry, I don't even know what that is.
I'm just saying that ain't shit.
So, but at the end of the day, though, just like when you coming down to the basis of it, like we ain't talking because
if she would have had some coke, some heroin, some meth, I would have been like, yeah, she out of there.
But your stance is like that just because it's weed, fam.
Nah, it don't even matter though.
No, you literally just said if it was heroin, if it was coke, if it was or meth.
Because those are actually hard drugs. This is a plant.
But that's what I'm saying. That's your stance because it's weed.
No, it's the truth, nigga. It's a plant.
No,
that shit is grown outside. That other shit is made in a lab. It's a big
even
difference.
if you think about it, heroin it comes from a plant as well. It comes from a poppy plant.
But it has to be manufactured.
Don't matter. Coke come from a plant.
It has to be manufactured.
Don't matter. It's a plant.
They gotta. No.
Yeah, you have to add stuff to it.
Pick the weed, nigga, out the ground. It's growing in your yard.
But no, that's Reggie. That's Reggie. That's just a plant. These others manufactured. Because ain't no way in hell.
If you got
what K needs to be in this conversation.
It don't matter which one it is. You got weed.
Dro is not just a regular damn plant. Dro is also added. It has added things in it. Because ain't no way in hell Reggie gonna sit up here and smell like a goddamn skunk.
Hello.
If you got either one, so when you get pulled over, it's all weed.
So you tell me if I had some shit that was called what's one of them?
Don't matter what it's called, it's weed. If you get pulled up for it, it's still weed.
Afghani Blackie, yeah.
Don't matter. Weed.
The Frankenstein, yeah.
This shit's called death, nigga.
It's all just weed. It's just weed. Like
I don't.
All right. So
for me,
9 years though.
Yes, I do feel like okay, damn, that 9 years, but at the end of the day, it was still wrong. Like
it's not worth the punishment. It doesn't line up with the charge.
We're not saying that it's
and
not.
I don't believe there's no way you can sit up here and tell me if this was what's the Taurasi over there.
Diana Taurasi. She would have got the same.
I don't think so.
She's not a blonde chick with white. She's not a blonde, blue-eyed white chick.
Yeah, because the blonde-haired, white, blue-eyed chick got away with it.
Yeah, she did like 2 months.
Wow,
that was a teen though. That didn't really.
And 15,000 rupees. Yeah,
the rule is still the rule. If you murder a motherfucker and you a child, you gonna get the same thing. Well,
nah, you gonna get to it.
Depending on how bad it is.
Hey, I'm saying, come on, depending. Come on.
And the little girl had more than what she had.
Like I said, I just feel like they're doing it as an example. They're using her as an example because
the 60-year-old man is the example.
True, yeah, 60-year-old man is the example, but as well, she was over there playing basketball, whatever. I just feel like they're doing it as an example to let other people know that hey, just because you come over here and you playing these sports, don't mean that you can't
get a slap on the wrist.
You can't come like they can't sit up and act like Russia is just the cleanest place in the world. Like
I mean, but then on top, I do feel like even though the 60-year-old was already over there, but now that she done got caught up in it, I feel like they did that because they probably feel like, okay, well, US, y'all shouldn't have put y'all business, y'all nose in our business of what we had going on. So we just gonna hold her ass.
You don't think she was a good chess piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think that.
So I gotta interject here. So the whole thing about it being a chess piece, if they gave a white man who's no name 14 years for medical marijuana, and they turned around and gave her 9.5 for what happened with her,
they won't outrage.
I honestly don't. The
60-year-old white man compared to Brittany Griner to the U.S.
But here's the thing about
Brittany means more than that 60-year-old man.
He does.
Yeah.
But even still, it had less to do with political stage versus this is Russia, this is how we gonna do it. It's a lot of stuff that happens as you have laws that we're supposed to live by and state to state, and it changes. But then you get a different police officer on the scene, and what happens? They don't always go by the particular procedures, right? They go.
Yeah, I just think it was just drastic. Man. I think 9 years is just too much
or they could have just
the penalty
for them to release who it is that they want, because we do have some of their people over here.
We do. They do got some people.
So
over
if we gonna hold her, only way we gonna let her go is if y'all give us who we want.
But
and they know the U.S. ain't gonna do that.
Crazy. They want a gun dealer,
right?
They have been in communication.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
A ransom is a ransom.
The 60-year-old and Brittany Griner for somebody.
The two people that they want.
Yeah, but it's gonna have to go.
That's not no leverage.
Just be one person.
Huh?
It might actually be them two for one person that we have of theirs, which is supposed to be somebody that's like really, really deadly, or I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not enough leverage. Not for the U.S.
But then the other part about this,
they'll look at the U.S. and look at that and be like, all right, you just tell them we said.
They have been in communication.
But that's why they also told them, hey, y'all, chill out.
They shouldn't be talking about the shit on the news if they was going to do it.
They
That's
didn't
really
want,
fucking the shit up.
They didn't want it to look so. You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Like they didn't want everybody to appear like, oh my God, we need to get her out. Oh, we know we got a little pull, so now we're gonna go ahead and hold on to her or whatever. If they honestly would have, if people would have played a little bit more chill, it possibly could have went another way. But I still think she still would have got some time. It ain't gonna be no way she wasn't gonna get nothing.
9 years.
Hey,
yeah, I think that was overdoing it. But again, we are talking about Russia.
There we go. So the other part about
and again, she should have known better though, man. As a athlete,
now
that's what I'm.
That's where we at because
31 years old. Now it's different if you a teenager, you in your 20s, or you fresh out of high school. That's different than being 31 years old over there. Like you know a situation. You know every situation gonna come with some type of backlash.
Yeah.
And for a professional athlete to go over there and, be over there chiefing and then try to leave with it, whether she forgot about it.
That's what I'm saying.
9 times out of 10, she forgot about it. But either way, whether she forgot about it or didn't, it still shows a bad image because it's like, come on, man.
And Russia ain't trying to look like no punk bitch. I'm just saying.
Ain't no punk bitch.
Ain't no punk bitch.
And even the WNBA probably would turn their backs to it because of the fact that it's a bad representative.
But even still, so I do feel like when they do let her come home, part of what she gonna end up having to do is a whole bunch of damn campaigns and say no to drugs.
But it's mighty funny, and I just gotta keep this part. Echoing the part about the LeBron piece and then Britney. LeBron never sat up here and said, I don't need America type stuff, this, that, and the third. He's always been politically correct in his approach about or perspective about being a black man in America.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany Griner said some stuff around last year and she's having to basically eat it now. She need American help now. Now she need to come.
Oh yeah, she did say she didn't need American help.
So I mean,
I would have to see that and know the context of it.
Yeah, because that was alleged. That wasn't no vision. That wasn't no video.
I would have to see it and know the context.
Now,
because I never seen no video. I heard about it, but I never seen the video.
Because I don't like seeing shit where it's bits and pieces. Now I want the whole thing,
the whole segment. Because she could have been like, it's not like I don't need the America for nothing, and they just chop off the part. I don't need America for nothing. So nah, but
because I don't know if she's talking about whether the WNBA wasn't paying her enough, and she only got.
But that's already been established that the WNBA does not pay them enough. So that's why they go overseas to play.
Right.
It's all about entertainment. The reason why I think the reason why WNBA don't get paid like that because
nobody at the game.
Yeah, nobody really. They're not really paying attention to it like that.
It's not a big enough draw.
Nigga, you got some Lisa Leslie 12s in your closet, nigga?
There it is. And I was just about to say it. My pops just said it. She has not, because she was shitting on the national anthem, and she would not be present for it because she felt like the national anthem didn't belong in the WNBA.
Oh,
okay. What's the problem?
Bro, that's a staple in as far as America. So
hey, you represent America when you throwing jabs at America when you do stuff like that, especially when you, because it's different when it's just me and you, but when you are,
no, it's not. How you feel is how you feel.
Right.
No, but I'm saying when you are an athlete or a celebrity or whatever, you carry more importance behind whatever you say. Especially when you saying it to the camera.
In the same situation, when all of that was going on, when it was with BLM and all of that, when people did not want to stand for the national anthem, do you know how many basketball players did not stand?
It's one thing.
How many basketball players didn't come out?
It's one thing to silent protest. To directly come out and say, yeah, this shit don't belong out here. That's a total different ball game. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. So now you already know who you're gonna offend when you say that. You're gonna offend the veterans. Like, it's my right, it's national.
Just because I say that this shit that y'all got playing before I started playing as racist as fuck doesn't mean that I hate the country.
But then again, when them basketball players was doing that, when them basketball players and everybody that was doing that, they was messing up a lot of bag that they had because it was a lot of money. There was a lot of sponsors they was canceling. It was a lot of stuff. They messed up a lot of stuff by taking that protest.
But you find it difficult to live in a country that killed George Floyd in broad daylight. You can't say, and now all of a sudden, I want to come home. I need help. You can't say that, bro.
You out of there.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
I understand that, but
go for it, Ray Bud.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel, especially if I'm telling the fucking truth. Go look at the lyrics of the fucking
But here's
song.
the thing: your truth.
True.
Everybody,
Nigga, that's truth across the board.
Truth.
No, that's truth across the board. Racism is racist. Bro,
racism is racism.
That's a fact, my nigga. That's not a.
If you want to attest to it, and this is what I say when everybody walks down the truth, because you can say racism is true, racism is real, but sit up here and look at Lil Wayne have this conversation. I've never experienced racism.
Now wait a minute, now not too much on my man.
But what I'm saying I'm saying is everybody walks their own truth.
Shut out the way, man.
We do have some things that are commonalities that we recognize across the board. I get it, but when you are on a stage and you have a platform, you can't just haphazardly say stuff and just be like,
slave shit.
It's not slave.
Wayne got Carter 6 coming out of
LeBron has never came out and said the national anthem don't belong in the WNBA. LeBron has never said
of course not. He ain't gonna mess up his bag.
But that's my point.
But it's money. But see, yeah, I hear your point. But at the same time, some niggas just gonna be who the fuck they are, bro. And I'm gonna be there.
And they gonna end up where the hell they gonna end up. You do some nigga shit, you gonna face a nigga life.
How is that nigga shit? How
is it not?
How is it?
Ain't you the one that always say niggas is gonna nigga?
Hey, real nigga. I'm looking at it as a simple fucking mistake. Ooh, I packed my bag and shouldn't have this shit in here. If your country is so great and you didn't have no drugs in it at all, how was the fuck did I be able to get this shit?
True. Now Russia they do.
Nah, I agree with you that the punishment was harsh, but we can't overlook. Wait.
No, go ahead.
We can't overlook the fact that she did have weed on her. Felt like no matter. I think the punishment was harsh. I think that was a messed up ordeal to give her 9 years behind it. But at the same time, bro, she got caught with green. I mean, like some real nigga shit. That's to me. That's
and yeah, well, he ain't gonna be technical, but no, my pop said that was in a press conference, and now she is sucking ass, saying that the 4th of July means something totally different to her now.
That's a nigga saying whatever they can to get home.
You just said your own thing.
I mean, basically, yes. She's saying whatever she can to get home. Bro, she got her wife over here.
Look at it. We have conversations.
I'm gonna try not to say this word again because I don't want us to get mad.
I really want to hear this, but I ain't gonna get mad.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna try because I'm trying not to say the word again, people. You just basically said that that's some ignorant shit stuff. When we just was talking about that's some type of stuff. It's gonna put you right back. It's some N-word stuff that's gonna put you right back in the N-word situation. Because like I know, N-words always going through that bull crap, always doing stuff outside of the ordinary. They wonder why the treatment is the treatment.
So now,
I actually agree with what Marcia just said.
What she said?
You gonna have to.
She said it's the melanated. It's the melanin. She defended her people, and they found a way to get back at her for doing so.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying.
I look at it like
that's all I'm saying. And right and wrong is wrong to me.
I mean, because honestly, if you think about it, they did the same thing with Colin Kaepernick. When he decided that he wanted to protest, yes, he still came out and was there.
Right.
But the fact that he was taking a knee and he did voice his opinion about it. Now look at what's going on.
They blackballed him, but he still
got his money out of it.
He's still
he's still winning. But he did it a different way, a completely different way than actually like then because you don't got not one video.
He said way worse things than what she could ever say.
No, he didn't.
Bullshit.
Nah, but you ain't got no video on him going off.
He ain't say the NFL shouldn't have the national anthem.
Nah, he didn't say none of that. He just stood for what he stood for.
Colin Kaepernick said he feels like we should use our platform to do more. Is what he said. That's all he said at the end of the day.
Yeah, he didn't go on there. He didn't go on there back and forth.
He said more now.
That's now. He already got his bag. He ain't coming back to the league because he's tried to get back in the league, but once again, just like my pop said, he also won his suit. So when you got your money,
but then again, he's not in the league, and he want to get back in the league.
He want to get back in the league. They blackballed him, and then he said, be that same nigga that was holding your nuts on the national anthem and the civil rights. Hello, if you one way now, and now all of a sudden you need help to get back home. Keep the same energy, accountability.
Well, she can't keep the same energy because she want to come home.
Yeah, but you just.
That's all I'm saying to begin with. That's why I say don't throw LeBron in the conversation because LeBron wouldn't have done this. He moved differently.
I don't even think LeBron chief like that, but LeBron he moved way different.
We'll never know.
Right, LeBron got it like NDAs, and if you come to his party, the cell phone's going in the bag. He just moved differently, and that's the whole part about this.
That's
like
freaky type shit. LeBron, what you got going on?
If you gonna move,
probably do. I ain't telling.
If you trying to protect your assets and your livelihood, you gotta move differently. You just can't sit up here and move any kind of way.
Read her comment.
Damn.
Basically, if you are color and speak out instead of being silent, you'll be punished. Didn't say that, Mark.
It's not about
being. No, that's what y'all saying.
Nah, it's not about being colored and speaking out. It's a right and it's a wrong way to do everything.
Listen to it. Words are free. It's how you use them that cost your ass.
I just know when she come home, them dreads gonna be long as fuck when she get arrested.
God damn.
But she's accountable. At the end,
she got accountable the whole time. Look, I had it. It was an accident. I didn't mean to bring this shit with me. Like,
so first of all,
it's not. It'll be. This is my thing. My whole point. It'd be different if she would have went in there. And it wasn't mine. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Probably had better chances.
But she came straight up. She came in there straight up on some. I fucked up. I made a mistake, and I just feel like
it's a right and wrong way to do things.
The quote unquote God in me, because I give people grace.
She should have came out and told the truth when she got here. So she got back to the U.S. Yeah. Oh yeah, now I remember. I did have that liquid in there.
But that's the same type of nigga that'll throw a rocket and motherfucking hide your hand.
Hey,
nah, hell no, it ain't.
If you're gonna be a man all the time, nigga. We gotta talk about it. Step up to me.
Yeah, that shit comes to a certain extent. That shit goes to a certain extent.
Either you're a man. Either you're a man or you're a man.
No.
Well, first of all, she's not a man, but I get what you're saying. No, I get your point. I'm just being me, man. I'm but I get what you're saying. If you're gonna stand on your 10 toes, stand on your 10 toes.
Oh, you sure?
Nah, he's just standing there for what he believes.
My dad went in. He said, she want to get home so bad she willing to wear dress and heels.
Oh shit. Even Rainbow said, "Goddamn."
Now that's preaching.
Or she say she a man woman.
That's preaching.
But look.
Nah, but I get what you're saying. It's not really about. He's not really saying gender, but I'll just being me. But I get what you're saying. If you're gonna stand on 10 toes, stand on your 10 toes. Stand from what you stand for. But my thing is, it's always a right and a wrong way to do things.
I'm gonna tell you like this:
just blatantly going off at an interview or saying how you feel at an interview.
And all that, to me, honestly, all of that don't even matter.
What they say? It's a time and a place.
Yeah.
In our safe space, we say stuff that we would not say. Well, I don't know about you because you the reason why
who the fuck I'm gonna be, no matter what.
You the reason we got to walk with pistols when we be. So anyway, I like to be. I look at my surroundings.
Please don't.
Yeah. Look, can we not? No, not on. We ain't trying to get flagged
all the time.
So look. So when we are in our safe spaces, we have different kind of conversations, right? Just like when we were talking about the situation, by my son and this, that, and the third, what happened with him. And we was like, yeah, this man talk, the barbershop talk, this, that, and this third, right? And we not expecting a woman to understand, because the first thing they want to say is, you know, oh my God, he said that. He really did that. But you got to understand, boys are going to do some things like, you really just did. Yeah, he did that. And it's a boy being a boy. But at the same time, how you deal with that situation determines the outcome of the situation and the projection of what's going to happen in this, whether it be negative or positive. So if you look at, Marshik said it exactly, not on camera. That's just like my son wrote. So my son wrote something. He wrote something down, right?
I don't do that.
My son was doing something with his little buddies at school, at daycare or whatever, right? He wrote something down. I told my son, don't never write nothing down. It's always your word versus theirs. You write it on paper, that's basically a statement and an admission of guilt. This is the kind of game you got to give them behind closed doors, but you can't tell them that in front of folks. Nah, because you can't let people know that you're empowering your little people. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. We have conversations about stuff that we experience as men and just as Black people that we wouldn't go, well, say Ray better say, man, fuck that crack. See what I'm saying? He'll say that.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that. You can feel that way, and you can say whatever you want. This is the world. You know, this you know, your world is your world. But at the end of the day, it's always better to do things accordingly versus just do them outrageous. Now, don't get me wrong. The hood and taught us that. The hood told us, speak how you feel and do this here. But the hood also then captured a lot of our homeboys and family members and friends that ain't coming out the hood.
Yeah.
Never made it out or never made it from the results of what they did in the hood because they were standing on 10 toes. So, but it's always a right and a wrong way. And when you start getting to a elevated level in life, then you can't down stack and go backwards to how you used to act when you was getting to that point. Like if you in a executive position, if I'm now a CEO, I can't be acting like no nigga that's fresh off the block.
I know a couple of them. They own 4,500.
This nigga, I know like a couple.
I know a couple of them right now that I can probably call.
Not call. Can you show me a video of them doing that?
Yes, this nigga is very much a nigga. Very much a nigga. But like when I mean that there's Black people and there's niggas. This thing, he is very much a nigga.
Eat noodles in the back of the Phantom, man.
Will.
Okay, Ray.
See,
he will.
Syria Mick and slippers in the back of the Phantom. Like,
I mean, hey, it's his shit.
I mean, but if it worked for him, it worked for him. You know. But I'm just saying that don't always.
And you said it the right way. If it worked for him, it worked for him.
Nah, I just don't like getting in rooms with white folks and not actually acting how I really am and turning it. You're going to turn it down a little bit.
And that's how you perceive it. And I'm not knocking you for feeling that way. Like I said, you're entitled to walk your own truth. But see, for me, I got to let you know I'm coming to the table either just as good as you or even better. Because I can speak the vernacular in which you speak. I know the language.
I'd rather show you than tell you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still be yourself. Like in that example, my bad, I ain't mean to cut you off. But in that example, you can, if you're in a room full of white people, whatever the case may be, whatever situation you've been into, you could still be yourself and still be professional. You can still be a hood nigga, but still be professional. You can still be there.
I don't categorize myself as a hood nigga. I just really don't believe in holding back and say, like, I'm gonna say what the fuck's on my mind.
And you can, because but it's a way you do it. It's a way you do it. Like if you in a meeting and somebody try to cross you wrong in a meeting,
I'm gonna tell them. Like,
no. You can tell them. It's a way you can stop them right in their tracks. Hey, hold on real quick. What you're doing
is gonna say professionally hood.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's totally different.
But you can stop them right in the track. No, what you're doing, you're disrespecting me and where I come from, and I'm not appreciating the way that you're doing this. Or you could be like, "Say, my nigga, what you talking about right now? We can go outside this office and handle it like niggas right now. I can give you these, and I guarantee you, I guarantee you're gonna have two different outcomes."
So I will say this for all of our people that's in the comments that's cutting up. If you end up in Facebook jail, it is not our fault this week, okay? So if you don't want to be in Facebook jail, we would advise you to head on over to YouTube and follow us on there. That way you can say what you want to say.
Appreciate it, Jay. Pop said a little white boy will never know what it feels like to hear a white woman lock their car door as he passed their car.
Yes, he will, because I do it to him all the time.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
No, you gotta read. You gotta listen what he said. A little white boy would never know. Not a nigga.
Yes,
he will, because I do that shit all the time.
You see him and lock the door on him?
Hell yeah. Because I know how it feels. So I'm going to do it to your bitch ass to let you know what it feels like.
See what I'm saying?
You better get killed.
I'm going to let you know what it feels like. And if you ask me why I like my door, I'm going to tell you, because your mama did it to me.
Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm just I'm locking my door.
So, Marshy said,
you're gonna be so lost. My mom locked the door on you. I'm so sorry.
Tell her what I said. She'll let you know what
I didn't know. I'm so sorry, sir.
Tell your mom about it. She'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about.
I like that. That was a good one, Ray. That was a good one. She locked the door.
But our door is open. Until y'all see me walking down the street.
Man, I was so mad. I got up one morning and my front door was open. Well, it wasn't open, it was unlocked. I was hot.
Okay.
Oh,
you woke everybody up in the house.
Think I didn't.
So Marshy said she's country hood proper. That's what she's gonna call
it. Country hood proper.
Wrong with that.
I want the US to do for us what they do for everybody else.
They're not gonna do that.
And we know that.
I'm still waiting on
we
those
know
40
that,
acres
but
mule.
That's a fucking problem.
I still want my 40 ounce in the pit bull.
That's the fucking problem. That's the real problem.
I don't want a 40 ounce.
If you would do for us what you do for
I want whatever I get.
You call your own, but we was the ones that built this country. I don't think it'd be so much of a problem.
So Pop said this. Ray Bud don't wear pork chop drawers in front of a hungry pack of wolves.
Well, I got a drum for that, so I'll be out there.
Marshy, you did get to put in a Facebook jail for the last show? That's it.
No, when do we see you in the last few comments?
But at the end of the day, bro, she did take ownership, with the speech that she gave. I just felt like taking it a step further, just not even like she didn't have to smoke that bad, bro. And she was coming home where she get all the stuff she wanted. But to say all that, to say this, she does need to come home. It's just a matter of time. I feel like it's gonna be Christmas, and they're gonna work it out. They're gonna figure it out. She'll be home.
Yeah, I'm not gonna judge her actions or whatever, whenever she need it. But I just think that this should make everybody realize that sometimes it's better to do things when you get back to the U.S. If you go chief, just wait till wait, don't even give me that. Wait till we get back, because 9 times out of 10, one of her teammates probably gave it to her. But
probably.
And it ain't no telling who else.
Country where she don't speak the language.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think that going forward, any WNBA player, NBA player, celebrity, whoever, go out there, whether black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, think twice before y'all do things that can possibly get you put in there for a long time and can't come back to the U.S.
Right.
Or they just start paying these women enough to where they don't have to go overseas to play.
Yeah, I said it. I said what it was. It was
but if they gonna start paying these women, my bad. See, if they gonna start paying these women enough, then we gotta actually support the dang sport. Well, we don't support that. It's a lot of people out here that's our skin tone. And I ain't even gonna go to the opposite skin tone.
Right.
That'll make all the judgment, all the assumptions, all the we need, but won't support a damn thing of our color. And that's the issue. If we got all these WNBA stars and these NBA stars, and you got the NBA making $100 million, and then you got the WNBA making 100,000 because
not even that.
No, but I think their top earner does make 100,000.
But I'm saying, but at the same time,
they make about
because we don't support the sport. We don't support the sport at all. How many times you went to a WNBA game?
No, it's been a while.
But I ain't been to WNBA game since we had the comments. But to be honest, we're gonna get off, but we're gonna talk about this and get right back to it. We had it. The guy who what is the furniture guy? He was the one who owned the comments and sold them.
Mattress Mac.
It wasn't Mattress Mac. It was the little Hispanic guy.
Oh, you talking about exclusive furniture, dude? Where low prices live.
I want to say I thought it was him.
I thought it was Mattress Mac though.
Nah,
I thought it was Mattress Mac too.
It was him. And so
the 3-story highs he had over there, man.
Before he started blowing up and putting them all over the place, but he was the owner of
that boy went from wearing t-shirts and jeans on TV straight 3-piece suits. That nigga's getting that cake. Started for nothing on.
Dang, they made you delete your comment, Kelly.
I go my nigga Kate, man. Where you been at, man?
So
I keep telling y'all, head on over to
YouTube.
Find us, 4 Kings Podcast ENT. We
ain't hard to find.
Eventually, we're going to start going over and getting some of this YouTube.
Yeah, y'all support and subscribe to the channel. It'll tell y'all when we going up.
And just make sure if you're not subscribed that you put ENT.
220 cap. Yeah, the top earners they getting 200,000. So, but we support it. We just it was something that it was hot. We was winning check. We won what 3P, 4P,
yeah, 3P, 3P.
So after that, it was like but
then again, nobody really watch it. It's like I don't even know. I barely even know which channels they come on. Everybody know they
the NBA channel and
but that ain't getting no. It ain't getting no ratings. No, it ain't. You know what I mean? Nobody's supporting it.
Don't cuss in the comments. You've been warned. They will lock you up.
Too late.
Oh, V Power just went out. Yeah, y'all be careful. That storm.
Wait, what side of town you on?
V on the north side. And, they did do a 4P.
I can hear it out here.
They did a 4P.
Oh, son, 4.
So,
I hear the thunder.
So, as we look at that in totality, the one thing that I take away is that you have to be accountable for all facets, bro. Like, okay, cool, you can accept accountability here. No, take the whole thing. You made your bed, lie in it. Just like people want to sit up here and talk about a lot of women will bash men because they be like, they just got bad luck with baby daddies and this and the third, right? But it's like, wait a minute.
Bitch, you fucking.
you got with this dude and you already had 2-3 kids and he already had kids and he wouldn't take care of none of them. So you gonna get with him, let him shoot your club up. And then what you think was gonna happen? You think he's gonna take care of your kids too?
Like a light bulb is gonna come on. Ding! I feel like I'm gonna take care of some kids now.
So same thing, like if you with a woman and you knew she wasn't gonna work and you had to drag her to something or force her into something, what you think was gonna happen down the line? She have a kid. She ain't working. So I'm gonna stay home with the baby. I'm gonna do this. This is what we gonna do. So a lot of these things be like you responsible for the person that you with, because in some instances they're a direct reflection of the type of decisions you make and the type of person you are.
Man, you said a lot right there, because your whole life depends on the type of decision you make and the type of person you are.
Women bashing and men bashing. I mean,
men do bash as well. So
I try not to.
Do we really bash like that?
Yes, y'all do.
I try not to be a part of that committee.
What's a man bashing a woman besides, rest in power to,
But even with that, there really was not him bashing women.
He was just brutally honest.
Right. It's a difference in you bashing women and you just being honest about certain things. To me, when it comes to bashing is when, I sit up here and I tell you, no, I'm not interested. And then all of a sudden, now I become, oh, you ain't nothing but a big bald-headed bitch. How? All because I told you no, that I was not interested?
That's a nigga with low
somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna say, damn, this nigga.
But that's the type of bashing that I'm not gonna say a lot of men, that some men do. All because they got turned down, or all because she kept you in the friend zone. But 9 times out of 10, she told you in advance that she was not trying to pursue anything, and you were fine with being her friend at that point in time. But now that you done shoved out some money,
hold on. We didn't went down that road now, James.
But I'm just saying, like,
let her go and talk.
There's a lot of women for no reasons.
Giving them hope now. We
because if I told you I'm not trying to pursue anything with you, and you decided to invite me out to do certain things, that's not me giving you hope.
Let me tell you how that type of
come on.
So
yeah, go ahead, go tell her, Ray.
I'm gonna tell you how a nigga like that thing.
Ray, I'm gonna tell her like it is.
All it is. Oh, we gonna be friends. That's cool. I'm gonna take you out to eat. You gonna get these drinks. I'm gonna start looking better to this bitch.
No.
And she gonna let me fuck.
No.
That's how niggas mind.
Now I would say you're correct what you're saying, but I would say this. Even though some women be like, all they want is like friendship or whatever the case that may be. Even though some women say that, the way they act towards certain men, not all women, not all situations, but a lot of these situations, they say they want a friendship with this guy. They know that this guy like them, but yet certain things they do does not reflect a friendship.
Oh, but you know what that is.
That's
straddling their fence.
That's all it is.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and then when a dude say, well, shit, you been walking around, nigga, and then it's like the nigga is no good.
I ain't trying to do nothing.
Because she told him at the beginning that they just wanted friendship.
I'll use myself for an example.
Oh, yeah.
But you a whole nigga, though.
That was going to come out regardless.
He was waiting on that.
I use me as an example. I have told a person, okay, no, there's nothing between us. We just cool. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Now, it was to a point to where one time we did go out to eat and we did have drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell that he thought in his head, after a couple of drinks, I'm going to look good to her.
Mm-hmm.
She going to give in. Hell no. I didn't care how many margaritas I had. You're still you. Nothing changed when that liquor hit.
All a nigga got is a wish and a dream. That's it. And niggas gonna try.
Yeah.
That's just all it is.
And some niggas don't stop even after you tell them niggas.
I done seen niggas wear chicks down like that. I know a couple of females that's married to niggas that they thought they would never be with now.
When I met
Good point.
Even my type.
Yeah.
Good point.
Persistence. See, the thing is, what y'all don't understand, men have to deal with something that y'all never have to really deal with as much as we do.
Rejection.
Tell them.
Hello.
Y'all don't deal with rejection like men do. That's why niggas be mad sometimes when they get up on y'all. Y'all done told them no, because you thinking he mad at you. He not mad at you. He mad at the last 10 motherfuckers that just told you bitch, I know I'm ugly. Give me a 10. Like, so he ain't frustrated with just you.
I mean, I'm ugly.
Nigga say I know I'm ugly.
I'm ugly, but I got a nice car and I dress good and I treat you good.
I smell good, don't
I? See that.
But see, y'all gonna be checking. A lot of times
That'd be my problem because I get an ugly motherfucker a try.
There you go.
Like, everybody need love.
Pop say females always want what they can't have. Ray, the waterworks might be what she needs, but she wants pretty Rico, I guess.
No,
Pretty Rico was what they called him. No,
because I know don't nobody else want his ugly ass. So
that's where you're gonna be wrong.
And that's where you fuck up.
There's gonna be somebody that want that other mother.
Time don't nobody want him.
You know how women are.
It is somebody for everybody. Biggie had kids. It is somebody for everybody. Rest in peace to me.
So Marshik said she didn't been on trips and didn't come off nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It was, but see, she said it was understood. That's the part.
That's the difference.
Now, see.
But then that goes back to that clip that we discussed before.
About 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Where the man flew the girl out. They had been flirting or whatever, FaceTime, all that stuff. He flew out and she didn't give up none. But if that would have been discussed, if it would have been discussed, hey, I'm not coming out here to do that. I'm coming out here for us to chill, get to know each other, no sex.
Yeah, but I really don't think you should fly to a nigga that flashed you in the phone.
We've been on FaceTime and all that. And he wasn't talking about just looking at her face on FaceTime.
Of course not.
So of course, if I didn't see you didn't show me all that and did all that. Oh, so when you get out of here, it's going down.
Right.
Then when you get out of here,
but he did also say that she was taking showers and was just getting out the shower with nothing wrapped around her either. So yeah, you were giving him hope that something was gonna happen. But
a lot of times,
I honestly don't think that like she didn't come out here not to do something with him. I think he messed up. I think he messed it up because niggas will do that too. Like niggas will be so excited and anxious on what they gonna do to the female that as soon as they see her, the whole vibe is different. That is straight aggression. Then he ain't talking sweet like he normally will or nothing. This nigga's straight.
Wait, 3 months.
Drop your panties. I'm finna put it in you.
He doing that. Picking up from the airport.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That boy gonna pull up to the airport.
What's that?
Hey, let me put stuff in the trunk.
I just had this discussion over the weekend.
Well, my thing is, how did she make it to the house though before he ended up having to bring her back? Like,
she had been there day or two.
Yeah, you just gonna lay across my bed. You go.
But I guarantee you, he probably messed it up.
In that situation, what, in my opinion, where she messed up at was flying out there with no money.
Yeah.
I'm not about to fly out there.
That was the
money.
Wait, but was it ever established that she had money or not, though?
Yeah,
I don't think it was ever established.
Because when he took her back to the airport, she asked for her confirmation number for her ticket so she can get back, and he said he canceled it, and she was like, "Well, how am I gonna get home? I don't have no money." So that's what.
Oh, she did say that shit in that video.
Because I'm never gonna go somewhere and I don't have no money.
Yeah.
Who raised you?
Who raised you?
Especially if
she probably had money. She probably was just trying to sucker him out of that ticket again.
But if I know I'm going out of town, I'm gonna have a backup some kind of way.
And that's the thing.
I would say do follow-up stories with them videos so we can know if she actually went back to the crib and tossed it up with him or something.
Sometimes it don't even be worth it, and sometimes they be skits. So I mean,
I think it was kind of fake too.
The main one, McDonald's.
You gotta make sure, like any woman, if a nigga flying you out for one, be able to pay for the trip on your own. That way you can make the decision on what you want to do, period.
Get your room.
Because y'all know a man gonna want whatever he done paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all know that. Just like she's supposed to know not to be a rush with goddamn oil. But you
not to be a rusher with no oil.
Y'all know.
He threw it in there.
But y'all know
accountability.
A nigga, come on now. It's like, let's be serious. Let everybody be serious with each other. You know what the nigga is expecting when the nigga spending money on you. Not too many.
And not only just the money. When she said it, because she said it when they were arguing. Yeah, I ain't tell you to pull your stuff out on the phone. I guarantee you she didn't shut him down. So if a nigga's doing all this, you really think he flying you out here just to chill?
I'm gonna make it even more simple. I'm gonna make it even way more simple.
Well, Netflix no chill.
If he texts you every morning, good morning, or that grand rising shit, you already know what's up. No man is texting you every morning, good morning, queen, have a good day, and not expect that. No friend is doing that. No friend.
Nah, I can't comment on that. But nah, that's not true. That's not true.
I cannot stress the do not.
A nigga feel like if they hit you with that early in the morning, I'm gonna be on your mind.
Come on, that's why niggas do. Come on.
Nah, not necessarily. Not every nigga. I would say a lot of niggas, but not every nigga. Not every nigga.
And again, I said, I cannot stress the do not. Do not text me with that grand rising shit.
The thing that you look, see,
grand rising, my beautiful black queen.
Boys gonna take that a couple of different ways. Even if you look at the message and he knows you're ready, you don't respond. It's like, it's like bad publicity is still good. Like, This nigga always text me every morning. She talking about me, dog.
I'm the one that will literally turn.
She talking about me, dog.
I'm the one that will literally turn on my read receipts just for me to see that, for you to see that I read it, but I'm not going to respond.
That's what you want. That's fine. But you've seen it, though.
She thinking about me. She probably too busy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I would say this. I have been in a mutual situation where
she probably, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Because I told her don't be texting driver no more. She needs
to straight sucker mode.
Some boys be, hey, man.
I can't stand it.
I looked at one of my homegirls' phones and she was like, Ray, look at this nigga. The nigga I know. Just messages, no response.
No response?
No response.
None.
Oh, but he gonna keep trying.
Yeah.
And then you just get to one part where she just get the Facebook hand back.
I'm in that thing.
He in that thing. And it's fine.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like, no.
I hate that.
Men are simple.
Yeah.
Like, y'all really be acting like y'all don't understand it. Like,
I was just watching a movie where a dude actually said that on a movie. It was an old movie I was watching. He literally said that, like, he throughout the whole movie, he was basically telling women about men.
Like,
I don't know if y'all ever seen it. It's called The Ugly Truth. It's like a romance.
I ain't seen it.
It's Gerald Butler on there. He's one of the main characters on there. But anyway, he's on there saying the same thing. Men are simple, and that's what make the movie good.
Do you see Marshik in the comments? She got booted off Facebook.
We told you to go to YouTube, girl.
Quit. Oh man.
And they locked you up again. Free Marshik.
Like I said, that's just me. I don't like that.
Where my nigga Tree, man?
I've even told guys, like, do not text me with that hello queen. Don't do that.
Nah, that's them niggas trying to smash. Any nigga that say all that. But I'm saying it's a difference. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been one of those guys.
So take me out of that mass message. Don't hit me with that.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been one of those guys that was texting good mornings, but it wasn't no, good morning, beautiful queen. You are the rise of this. None of that bull crap. But I've been one of those guys that text good morning. But it was always a response. If I text the chick good morning and she didn't respond, she didn't get no goddamn more good mornings out of me.
9 times out of 10, she just responded to be nice.
Nah. They was actually friends.
Check it out. These are the messages, and we need to do the map on this one.
See, the only reason why I do it is friends. She got to be a female friend for me to text her. You see
I would hope
a good morning.
A dude, good morning, say, bro, good morning. I just want to tell you, stay on your purpose, King.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
But what I'm saying is that
I can't.
Those, hey you, hey stranger,
hey
hey big head.
What's your crazy ass up
there? Morning friend. Come on. Those men do not really talk like that. If he texting you that, so don't act. Don't act oblivious.
Response. I'm waiting on the response.
And I've had this conversation as well. Just flat out say what you want. Because 9 times out of 10, I already know what I want to do with you, if that's what I want to do with you.
A lot of women, not niggas like you, and they don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand. Okay. Women play this game of, just like y'all talking about how men, hit you with the good morning and all that stuff. What about when women are in a relationship with a dude, or they think they're in a relationship with a dude, and he's telling you, look, I don't want no serious relationship. And
y'all still go for it.
We cool, but this is cool. I don't want a relationship. We ain't got to put nothing on this, no label on this, nothing like that. Why women stay in those type of situations? I'm telling you what I want, but in y'all mind, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna change it. Yeah. I'm gonna make this nigga love me. And it's normally always nigga you probably didn't even like that, but by the time you got ready to get a nigga a chance, you're like, I don't really want to do this, but shit, I did want to fuck with it back in the day, and then
it's funny that way.
Falling in love with this nigga that you didn't like in the beginning.
So Pop said, "I'm a silver tongue devil." So Just Jay, I'm built for the response. Jacked up responses.
Yeah.
So and then Marshik said, "No." So here's the other part. The short text, dead giveaway too. No man texts GM. for good morning. If you ain't gonna say morning or good morning, bro, hang it up. So just GM queen. Well, she say GM queen equals a crusty ball man with hot breath texting every female in his phone.
God damn.
It's the truth. I see no lies.
Y'all know that, but then y'all be like, "Oh, that's the one with the dreads." Let me just go and tell them how. Women
giving them opportunities out there.
Playing them games.
So here go the other games. Okay, so
shit.
Remember when we were? So Pop said she's spitting real game. The average woman knows within 5 minutes of meeting a man, she coming off the draws.
That's real.
That's facts.
Facts.
Me and Ray Bud have this conversation that we don't need Kellen calling in this week. We love you, bro, but don't call in. This our moment now. So
hell no, let him. If he want to.
No. I ain't answering if he called too. So.
He said, "No, it's almost 9:30."
Right. So look at, you know how we talked about the imbalance in the relationship, right? So we talked about cheating before, and we talked about how you end up getting to that point. And oftentimes, most men, and we're gonna say most men, I can't speak for every man, because we do have some instances where men are greedy, doing all this other stuff, whatever, cool. But a lot of men do not want to step out because it's just a stepping out. We look, Ray Bud famous phrase, just give me what I need so I can stay out in the streets. So
because once you step out, it honestly may not be worth you losing what you got at home.
Oh, it's never worth.
Didn't we just share a clip where in the group where it was a guy, somebody had already shared it a long time ago. And I think I reshared it recently where the guy was just like, when a man don't feel his presence at home, he turns to a different man. He turns he jumps into the survival mode where it's now a different person, but he's just doing it to survive.
Right. But
I think it's the difference between, like, it's two different niggas that cheat. It's a nigga that's gonna cheat and actually feel guilty, and this nigga that's gonna cheat and be thinking about setting up the next time he gonna do it. So, like, that nigga that's cheated and feel like he's guilty most of the time, not blaming it on the woman, but it's like he's pushed it.
Velvet then jumped in.
Yeah, she already gonna say bullshit. I can hear her saying it now, but she don't believe that because basically she said if he want to cheat, if he want to be in the streets, he gonna be in the streets. It's not true.
Necessarily.
It's not necessarily true.
Yeah, that's not true. It's not true by far.
But that's the problem. Women think
not with all dudes. That's not true to all dudes.
A lot of times,
a majority of
niggas get pushed to the limit of, I feel like this is what I gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Only beat you.
Some niggas do it because they want to be that nigga too.
Wait, goddamn, he gotta say that again. Hold on.
You can only beat your meat so much.
That's it.
Somebody else gotta touch this motherfucker.
Nigga rock around now. Man, I'm gonna give me a girl now, man. Nigga, your arm swollen in the
Wait. So again, how much lotion is needed?
Lotion?
Yeah.
Who said anything about lotion?
Attention is needed.
How much lotion is needed?
Who said anything about lotion?
Lotion, Vaseline.
Who said anything?
Whatever you using.
Say some. 90%
baby oil.
Men don't even use lubricant.
Damn, just dry.
Friction. They do wonders.
Boys got strategies, man.
About gonna start a forest fire.
You don't want to use no lotion. That's gonna fuck you.
Hey,
see, look, he give a game right here.
Give a game.
Okay.
Me and self-comfort game right here.
What talking about? Yeah, do the tea tree or do the
tea tree on there. You
burn your shit up. What?
Don't do that. Do the grape seed.
Put on that
nigga gonna walk past that restroom. All she gonna hear is
That's a disinfectant, my nigga. You don't put that on. Don't do that.
So
why did I do this?
Coconut oil.
Yes,
nigga be in there burning, boy. Why did I do this? Why did I do this?
Not the coconut oil.
But the point that Ray Bud was trying to make is that and he didn't get a chance to make that. He didn't get a chance to make that point about the accountability in that. A lot of times, and this is not women bashing, but as a man, when you come to a woman and you try to talk, voice your side or whatever, a lot of women, and once again, I've broken down the schematics on arguing and how they show how men argue versus women argue, how men argue versus how women argue. a majority of the time when you do like this and you hold the mirror up and say, "Baby, look, I don't want you to bite my head off and this and third, but this is the 17th time I done told you that we ain't having enough physical interaction, and I'm just trying to figure out what we got to do." And you know what instantly happens?
That's an argument now.
It's not even an argument. She's now in defense mode because accountability is not a part of the equation. It's, well, I would have sex with you more. I would have sex with you more if you did X, Y, Z. Well, we not falling for that banana in the tailpipe because we done did that too many times. We done gave you what you wanted.
You still do
it? And it increases.
I didn't say anything.
Women in general.
It increases. Look, the sex will kick up. The sex will kick up maybe about a week. I said maybe about a week or two, and then you right back in the same shit. And you like, what I even do all that for? What? Hey.
You said it's only so many times before you say, "Hey, baby,
look,
baby,
I don't.
baby."
I'm in a whole different.
And then you look at another woman, baby.
Would you say you're a whole hoe out here? That was
I
don't know. I'm a whole hoe.
I did not say that. I said I'm in a whole different boat, so I don't know about that.
In a whole boat,
a whole different boat.
So many times.
Okay.
No, don't have a whole.
They don't use lube for that.
It's only so many times before you use that machine. Did you see it?
Baby,
look, 5,000.
Nigga mess around and leave his chick for the machine.
Hey man, women say that's cheating.
To use a toy?
Mm-hmm. They got some people that say that's cheating.
Bull.
And it's niggas that feel like that.
Bull, because I'm pretty sure the one that said that's cheating, if her man do it, got a rose on the side of the damn bed.
But it's women that say, like, I know I've heard women say that men watching porn is cheating.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, me too.
Because you lusted.
Yeah. I would rather you watch porn than you go outside the home.
What's the button?
She a nigga. She a whole nigga. She a whole nigga. You said that from the jump. I'm just saying,
like, I would rather you watch porn than you go outside the home.
Like, you would rather open up that.
Because if you go outside the home, you can possibly bring something back.
I left this comment out. My bad, Marshik. Strong arm, they rub the skin off their ass you meet with cum spots everywhere.
Oh, hell no. See, that's why they locked your ass up. That's why they locked your ass up, man.
You do not violate the game and take money out your household and put money in the streets for your side.
That's when you, to me, that's violation.
Right,
see, with that part, that's where it comes to the.
When they start spending money, that's when man, I had an old dude told me, "Hey man, you been good?" I'm straight on.
Oh shoot, Marshik say.
School say, look, as long as your old lady ain't begging somebody else for some money, you're doing a good job. That's what school told me. I was like, all right, that's one way of looking at it, bro.
Yeah.
She should be able to come to you. You should be able to come to her. Period. And so, well, Marshik, we're gonna address this. Marshik said, so most men say a woman is arguing. The reality is she has to get her point across just like the man did. But
no,
I'm gonna let Ray Bud handle it. No, defer to the Ray Bud's corner
because most of the time women be arguing, they don't know what the fuck they arguing about. The argument is that's all that is, defense mechanism. Y'all know when y'all get the argument, the nigga is not trying to hear that shit. So whatever point you're trying to make, now you really deflecting away from what the real problem is. That's what the argument is.
Or sometimes you may have some women that just start an argument because she wants some dick.
Or,
hey, you need to communicate better.
Just pull it out.
But the
that shit down.
Wait a minute. No, we don't. Not in that sense. Not in that sense. No. So
that shit, that ain't what they said.
So
they gotta get to the fight.
Again, that's why I'm by myself.
So and your point about deflecting. So if you ever try to, a lot of times, having that kind of going down that road, when you get ready to try and talk about what's going on, it becomes, well, what you're not doing. And it's like, why wait till I tell you about you to start
bringing up all the shit that
there you go.
That just means, I'm obviously I didn't hit a button on you because I'm telling the truth about it. Whatever I'm saying is it's punching you in the soul. You know you ain't doing it.
Damn, in the soul?
In the soul.
It got to be hitting you in your soul. Your feelings hurt. So now you finna start bringing up everything that the nigga done did wrong the last 8 years.
What's stupid, V?
Talking about the man. The like arguing like a man do. Man, some chicks is weird. You're right. Kiera, you weird too.
Yeah, you took the words right out my mouth.
She was talking about the toys and the porn. But yeah.
Some chicks are weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's our dog though.
Right. Who don't like toys and porn?
Hear me and hear me now. Porn and toys is not cheating even better when done together. All right, cool.
I agree.
This nigga.
You motherfuckers get over, can't fuck more than 10 minutes. You want a toy and some dick at the same time. Stay up longer than do this. You go at night, nigga.
It's exactly
10 minutes. Well, we got to do all
Fucking like a man.
So we got to do all that.
Fucking 50 pumps. You don't believe me? Count it yourself if you ain't got nothing to do.
Whew.
So Marshik said, or the convo is dealing with repetitive issues that haven't been acknowledged. The reason why it keeps coming back up.
Possibly.
Here's
That
the
be on
thing.
both ends though.
All right.
That's it. That go on both ends.
It could be something that y'all have previously not even it probably didn't even it wasn't even an argument. Y'all may have discussed it and nothing was resolved. And now it's an argument because it was never resolved.
No.
No, I like
a lot of
that
times.
I like that answer.
A lot of times, men, when we're talking to y'all, and we conversing about anything, whether it's a problem, an issue, or something like that, we're trying to figure out how do we solve this issue. Y'all, that should be out the window with y'all.
Not really.
And if we have a way to solve the issue, most of the time that shit go out the window.
I didn't need you.
Men compromise more than women do most of the time.
Ooh. Yeah.
We do.
Yeek.
We
I
do.
don't think so.
Y'all don't y'all don't think so because we don't communicate that. A lot of times, like men are supposed to be strong. Don't say this, don't say that. You've been taught your whole life to be a certain type of way as a man. Like you're not supposed to be sensitive. You ain't supposed to cry in front of this woman. You ain't supposed to do none of that. And women want that too, but they also want you to be an asshole at the same time. So when you start being sensitive and talking to them the way y'all want it to happen, if it's not happening at the time y'all want it to happen, why you being a bitch? So when you tell a man that one time, guess what? That nigga ain't gonna be sensitive with you no more.
But see, I don't know, because for me, I want you to be you. Be you when you're with me, but be that asshole when we out and about. That way I feel protected. I know that if something pop off, I'm not the one that's got to defend you. We defending each other.
Yeah, that's definitely a point nowadays.
So that's how I look at that. But if you want to be in that motherfucker and you crying while we watching Beauty and the Beast, baby, here's your tissue. Cry. I got you.
And as soon as you get on the phone with your partner, this bitch ain't even
over Beauty and the Beast.
Times,
I was just saying as an example.
Gonna cry.
But no, I wouldn't do that.
We watching the Teapot. He crying.
The Teapot is that's the point.
Why you crying? Because she kissing this ugly ass nigga.
You know, I'm just saying. Everybody different. I don't know.
So
I look at shit differently.
So this is why we say y'all. And I know a lot of people in the comment, well, everybody in the comments is like y'all. And it's some.
Yes, B.
Here's the thing. You can't know, and we say this all the time too. Life is not a one size fits all. There's situations that there's going to be some differences. There's going to be some things that are identical. There's going to be some things that happen almost exactly the same way. But there's going to be some different things that happen that make it unique to the person that is experiencing it. So when we give these points that we're talking about and we saying, y'all, we're talking about a majority.
Yeah.
Because a majority of people, and I say people because it's men and women, fit the concepts in which we are talking about. And, you know, I give stats damn near all the time we talk, just so I'm letting you know, hey, no, this article, this scholarly article, this peer-reviewed article this study that happened. I'm pulling it from here, there. I'm not just pulling it. Well, that's how I feel. No, this is literally like if you go do a survey right now, a majority of these answers gonna be this. Just like when we talked about that, we had the episode with cheating, and they talked about most women not owning up to cheating. Mm-hmm. A majority of women go ride that lie all the way to the
ride the lie till you die.
Never.
I think it was like either 43% or something like that. That was just gonna say we taking it all the way in. The other 30% that's gonna fess up.
A video going around. No, I got on glasses. I still can't read.
Marshy say it's a video going around with black women. Yeah.
Nigga say yeah.
Marshy says a video going around with black women telling the black man, lie to me like you lie to the people outside. White man says why. Black women say is because I'm the one who catches the most hoes. Lie to me.
Huh?
I don't know.
You high?
I don't know what she's trying. I can't understand what she's trying to say. But what I was about to say was, it's damn near like women want to be lied to.
To a degree, I feel like it's some because if you tell them the truth, the whole time, not all. There you go.
If you tell the truth, you've been too harsh. Y'all don't ever want to really hear the truth. Mm-hmm. You want to hear what's gonna make you feel good in that moment. You don't want the real truth. Every time a woman walks out,
hey, how I look in this dress? Like Humpty. I hate this nigga.
You looked in the mirror before I looked at you. You know if your ass looking fat in that dress or not.
You know your ass.
But you want to feel good.
You know you look like a pack of busted biscuits in this shit. And you gonna ask me what you look like?
Because, but like I've also said before,
I ain't talking about you, baby. You know you look.
We come to y'all
for
reassurance.
No, y'all don't.
Even if I feel like I look ugly as hell in this dress, but I know I done had your kids, I done gained some weight. I'm coming to you to see if you're still attracted to me.
That's you. A lot of women aren't like that.
So, but 9 times out of 10, for me,
I agree. I think a lot of women is like that. I think I think what she's saying, a lot of women is like that.
But I'm not gonna ask how you think I look in this dress, because to me, if I look fat as fuck in this dress, I'm taking it off. So that means if we late because I done changed 3 times.
You gonna do that anyway.
You're right. You're right.
But you ready for this, Jamie? The dress, if you fat, you fat. The dress didn't do nothing to you. But, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like,
that's why I'm gonna take it off.
But
when they come for confirmation, they want to, like you say, they want to confirm that they still beautiful to you. That is a lot of times that is.
But see,
damn, Marshy, go on.
You got different situations. You got niggas that's gonna tell it. I tell my wife every day she's beautiful.
All right.
My wife FaceTime me on my way here. I double take. Damn, you looking good in this motherfucker. That's just me. That's how I am. That's how I do my wife every day. She's like, oh, this nigga too much. But that's the way I feel.
But that's good.
But sometimes that's not enough. Because if you don't feel like it, no matter what the fuck I say.
Hello.
And so what does a man do in that situation?
You still reassure her that she's still beautiful.
But you didn't did that, but that ain't did nothing to change how she feels.
So now that's when you need to sit down with her and
I say it helped. It helped her.
Self-esteem is
but it could
yeah, but it still helps
something
her.
else.
So it don't.
It could be something else that she's going through or that she's dealing with as to why you should sit down and be like, okay, baby, what's wrong? What is that you need to tell me? How can I help?
You know, a lot of times when you do that with women, they have no fucking idea.
God damn.
Am I lying?
Man,
some women know.
I'm trying to get everybody in trouble.
No, seriously. For some women, no, they won't. They won't know how to explain it to you. But it could just be the simple fact that, like you said, compromising. There are times that we as women, we do compromise because we got kids here at the house. We get out of work, we got to cook, clean, whatever, before you get home. So yeah, some women do say, you know what? He can go to work. I'll stay home and take care of the house. That's a compromise because she actually might not want to put her work on the back burner. That's still a compromise.
She do compromise still.
You can communicate. Hey, how can we work this out where I can still?
I need a fucking break.
Open y'all mouth.
So
and don't do it when you want. See, the thing is, y'all want to get what women normally do is Y'all say how y'all actually feel at the most horrible time.
But we're still telling you how we feel.
Listen to me. Just calm down.
I'm calm.
Most of the time, I can look at my woman and be like, something wrong with her. How many times a nigga gonna ask you what's wrong?
You're right.
Well, right here, be like, man, fuck it. Be mad.
Tell the nigga what's wrong.
You wait
we're asking because we want to know. How many? If I sit up here and ask you 17 times what's wrong with you, and now you get mad because I didn't ask you 17 times. Now I didn't went on about my business to go chill in the cave, and you want to come in 3 hours later. You want to talk? Fuck you! Don't want to talk. I tried to ask you about this.
Sometimes
and now we wrong
because
we don't want to hear this shit now. Motherfucker, I asked you 17 times.
We got to process it sometimes.
How long is it going to take you to process this, Beyonce?
It takes a while sometimes.
You can't block my
because there are times when we just, we as women.
How long is it going to take you to process it, Beyonce?
We might feel like, okay, maybe it's just in my head. Maybe it's just in my head what I'm feeling. But then at the same time, when it comes to that time of the month, that's where there's a lot of shit going on. Your hormones is fucked up. You're eating shit that you ain't supposed to be eating. You want something sweet, but you also want something salty. Damn, but my blood pressure high. No, I ain't supposed to be eating this shit.
To get both of them, you be all right.
Get all that protein. Get all that protein.
No, the thing about that is, okay, that's fine if you feeling that way and that's how you thinking. But I'm just trying to tell y'all what normally helps a man. When we asking y'all what's wrong, and y'all, I'm fine, it's nothing.
So should we just write it down and put it on the pillow and read later?
Man, you can either do that or just tell them, look, I got some stuff on my mind. I'm trying to work it through. When I work it through, I'm gonna come talk to you about it.
Okay.
But see, no, peaceful house.
No, because I've tried that in a previous situation where we discussed something, and I was like, okay, I have to take my time to process what you just said to me, because if I don't process it, I might say some fucked up shit.
Right.
So once I processed it and I was like, okay, can we talk about this now? The motherfucker told me no. He didn't want to talk about it.
It probably took too long. Shit.
I told him, I gave him a heads up on how long I needed to process it. Because me processing it also gives me the chance to say, do I still want to stay in this with you or not? But you telling me now that when I came back to you for us to discuss it, so I can tell you exactly what I heard you say. Oh, you don't want to talk about it now. Okay.
That's a different nigga right there.
All right. So I gotta get back to these comments before we get back off into this. So I was given the correct verbiage to use. So let's reread this. What my Dr. Seuss had it, Johnny. All right. It's a video going around with black woman telling the black man, lie to me like you lie to the people outside. White man says, why black women say. White man says, why black woman says, because I'm the one who catches the most hell. Lie to me.
I ain't seen this video.
I'm
not
picking it up. I'm not picking it up. Send me the video.
I thought that was a song.
Because I was thinking about the Division song, but you know,
can we
I reread
it up?
Help me out, please, pineapples. So let me see. The sooner a man realizes a woman likes to be told she's beautiful, we have moments where we are sensitive, and the reassurance is much needed, and most women, the world would be a better place. But just like Ray Bud said, if you doing your best to reassure and you saying that, and then how much is enough? You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times that's not like that's self-esteem. Like you're feeling that way about yourself. I can tell you you're beautiful 50 million times a day. But if you don't feel beautiful yourself, it don't matter who tell you that shit. That's something you need to work on. But that's something you also need to realize this is you. And a lot of times people won't take accountability and say, you know what, maybe it's something wrong. Maybe I need to talk to somebody else about how I'm feeling about myself. Or maybe you feel like, shit, I'm 15, 20 pounds heavier than what I want to be. Nigga may love it, but you don't feel like that's good.
Yeah, and so that is sometimes what it is.
So at that point, you need, okay, I know I want to lose this. All right, well, shit, let me see. I'm gonna have to start taking some walks in the morning or something.
Now, see, that's different. That's different when you approach it that way. versus me telling you, oh my God, okay, I know I done put on this weight. Well, what your big ass gonna do about
it? So, God damn.
Okay, so no. Wait. In defense of that,
and that big may be, you know, like when I like that big ass, like, you know, it may not be like it may be. Oh, it's big.
Like it was in the situation. What your big ass gonna do about it?
Not because he tried to Big Shirley you.
Nigga said Big Shirley.
No, that's how he was using it.
And when I discussed it with him, he was like, "Well, that was my way of encouraging you, motherfucker. That's not encouraging. If I'm sitting up here telling you that I've already realized, okay, I done put on some extra weight."
Another problem, men always know so much.
Say another problem is men always know so much about a woman and go off assumptions that they think, and it messes things up instead of talking to the actual woman. And you know what?
A lot of times women don't talk back when you talk to them.
No, so what I say is
my God.
What I will say is this: that there's truth in that statement, because you can only go based off of the women that you've dealt with and what you experienced. This is where experience varies, because you can't treat every woman the same, right? So you go based off of certain things that you see. Like, okay, that look like that she reminded me of Sabrina with that one, so I can expect something like this. Yeah, I remember Tammy used to act like that and do this. I'm seeing some of them Tammy traits right here. But then at the same breath, in the same breath, okay, she giving me this. So as I'm talking to her, in the back of my mind, I got all of this going. But then at the same time, I'm like, I got to keep this on deck just in case I need to be able to access this, because I might have to tap into what I went through when I experienced that. So it's sometimes trying to be proactive in the situation and dealing with somebody and trying to fill them out and get to know them. But it's also, you know, some people are traumatized. So it's not really it's not trying to make the worst assumptions, but a lot of times miscommunication and misunderstandings happen because of the assumptions.
Agreed.
You like I said that, Marshik? What was that about? Are you gonna then post it in the group then, Marshik? She talking about the Four Kings Podcast ENT chat group that we got going on.
Yeah, if you are not in that group,
you're missing out.
Yes, find it, hit the button to join, and one of us will let you in.
All right. So, man, we've done a lot tonight. Ray Bud raised his voice a couple times tonight, so I know we did our job. For
y'all out there watching, it is something hard to do.
Passionate, man.
Y'all got a peek of Ray Bud's corner,
right? When the Mother Nature comes in, it isn't us. Okay,
it's not. We going through a whole bunch of things over there,
and
it all just lands at communication.
I mean, but you know what? And I always say this.
That's good. Be your life.
Men have cycles as well. Y'all just don't.
Only cycle we got is not getting no ass.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, seriously.
Because I ask a man in a minute. You on your cycle? Because you a little you.
Then ask him
right now.
Yeah, ask when you last time you chewed him.
He ain't been trained.
Start thinking to yourself. When the last time I get it?
No.
Oh, he may be tripping. He may need to get that about. I bet you everything will change. When you want some ice cream, some cookies, when you bake cake,
bet you a whole patio porch out there. You good?
I'll make you a sandwich. You know?
I'll make you some juice from scratch.
Shit, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, if it be, and that's
you get them up. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, beautiful.
I swear to God, that will cost. I will block.
Ray Bud said it, and I gotta echo it. The whole puppy thing. The shit is so funny about that. If you treat us right, you feed us, we loyal. We'll do whatever we do. You know, if somebody coming in the yard, we'll bark at them. But we'll do almost.
But if you ain't feeding them, you ain't feeding them. You on your own. Better get it like I get it.
Rub the belly. That's it. So, speaking of belly. I was in somebody's comments. I think it was on the Noise. Noise had posted something, and I thought they had watched, you know, when I heard one of our episodes, because I was like, oh, they must have heard that lay your head on my pillow part that I was talking about. Because I'm like, thighs can be pillows too.
Yeah. Yeah, especially for us.
Lay your head on my pillow and
can't
eat
say
snacks,
for us because
Wait.
You say for us. I'm like, you can't say for us because they all do it now.
I get what you said.
Can't just say us.
Yeah.
Lord.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's getting kind of late. Hopefully we
Is it still raining?
I think we might have beat the rain. That's why I think we might be good now because we was talking about the lights. The lights
came back on.
There. She said sometime they come here, let me jangle your balls don't work.
Right.
Got a point.
That's your jangle.
I don't want you jangling.
I was about to say, what the
That ain't gonna get it.
Nigga, so, I don't want you playing with them. Y'all do what you gonna do with it. That nigga say,
Nah, it's still right today.
It is.
As far as this weather radar going.
Oh, Lord.
It's not just raining.
It's green, dark.
All right, we got to get up out of here so we won't be swimming to the crib.
Green and yellow.
Yeah, the yellow is fine.
No.
That's where the water's flooding, man.
Yeah, the yellow is pretty bad.
Now I gotta
on this particular one, the yellow is bad.
Better get a little dip close.
All right, so thank y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be back at it again next Wednesday. I know you're getting ready to go. Ain't you going out of
Yeah, man. What's today?
Today the 10th.
So we got the next.
Okay. So
save trouble.
We'll do we got next week and we'll talk about it.
I might be able to make it the week of.
Okay. We'll keep it over.
I know. Same for me.
And then I know you got something coming up. So
yeah, but I'll be here that Wednesday, but I won't be here the following.
Okay.
You're gonna be talking about.
So all right. So you stay with us this long. Hashtag Justice for Taylor McCowan. Remember, in life, don't go where you are tolerated, go where you're elevated and celebrated. Four Kings Podcast, ENT. We're out.
Watch the ball before you lick it.
Yeah.